We might be running late, but the brand new Football Manager 2023 series is finally here, guys. Welcome back to Fog Football, and funnily enough, it's been Fog Football who has been hired as the new Dunfermline manager. Yes, we will be managing together. Our combined footballing brains will be joining as one, and we'll be managing the Pars, we'll be managing Dunfermline. And with that said, Gaming Jesus, what exactly do you know about Dunfermline?
I know a few YouTubers that support them. There's David Buick, there's Ben1885.
Is there anyone else
that supports them?
Is there no one else?
I don't know, but they just beat Falkirk 1-0 recently, and they're too big for League One, right? They should be in the Premiership.
Right, well, with that said, I'm going to tell you exactly what I know about Dunfermline, right? I'll be honest, not that much. I always knew that they were a decent-sized club. Didn't actually realise until maybe the past couple of years that just how big Dunfermline are. I mean, this team should be in the Cinch Premiership without a shadow of a doubt. In terms of support, they are probably the 8th or 9th best supported team in Scotland, and I wasn't aware of that. I thought they were always like a kind of championship level side.
Yeah, but you're saying that if they were in the Premiership,
they would get even more support.
Yeah, and people who don't go to games because they're in League One, which, you know.
I mean, outside the top 6, this team could probably rival anybody. So, yeah, no, I didn't actually realise till recently how big Dunfermline are. So we put it up for a poll. The options, you could decide which team would go in Football Manager. Dunfermline, obviously, one of those options. The other 3 were Partick Thistle, another club that I think is pretty big and should belong in the top flight, but currently aren't there. Although they might be come the end of the season, but they do seem to have hit a little bit of poor form, so we don't know about that.
4 in a row.
And Hibernian and Aberdeen, you know, 2 teams that have been underperforming, I think, over the past couple of years, but definitely, you know, belong towards the upper half of the top flight. So that was the 4 options. You guys voted for Dunfermline. It was pretty a convincing poll in the end. I think it was like 49% voted for Dunfermline. So I mean, straight away that even tells me that a lot of people want to see a Dunfermline save, and that's exactly what you're getting. So Dunfermline are welcoming Fog Football to the club, and they've even tweeted that hashtag come on you Pars. That's something we're going to have to get used to saying over the next 300 and odd episodes, I'm assuming. Come on you Pars. That's me assuming that we actually get that far and we don't get sacked after like 2 weeks in charge. I'm hoping that we can do well. What's our Football Manager history like on this channel? It's not great.
No, I was Hibs manager for about 9 episodes. Got pumped out of Europe by Bohemians and was sacked, I think, by mid-September.
So what I'm taking from that is the good news: we can't actually get pumped out of Europe because we're not in it. And the likelihood of us being in Europe for the first couple of seasons is really small. It would take for us to win the Scottish Cup to make Europe, and I just don't really see that happening.
Yeah, and I mean, and also we've signed a 2-year deal, and I tell you what, 425 quid per week. That's not much more than me.
Yeah. Now, we've put ourselves as 26, we've took our ages and we've just combined them, then halved them. So we've got was that the mean, the medium? What's that, the mean, medium? No, the 4 M's? The maths term, it's like mean, medium.
Technically it would be 27, but we'll go.
No, 20. What is that? You know what I'm on about?
Aye, the range.
No, it's 4 M's. There's 4 terms. Mean, medium...
Mode,
and what's the other one?
No, it's range. It's not 4 M's.
There is 4 I'm telling you right now, there's 4 M's. It's like M&M's, but only double.
Medium, mode, main.
Aye, and there's one more.
No, it's range. Trust me. I know it would make sense, but it's range. I know I just did school, mate.
You know what?
It was like 7 years ago, but...
We'll come back to this later, but yeah, we lack the reputation. We're pretty much giving ourselves a low badge because we want this to be a challenge. We don't see the point of us starting with a continental fucking pro license when we don't have one, and whoever... James McFake, who's managing Dunfermline, probably doesn't even have one either. So we've got pretty much a badge that you could probably find on Google. You could type in football and license and just print this out, and that's exactly what we've got. So with that said, we're going to get into this. What is our ambitions for the season? I think we've got to at least to try and get promoted straight away.
I think we've got to get promoted.
But the chairperson, I mean, you have to say chairperson now. I guess they can't say chairman. It's a bit fucking lame. But they have sent us the basically information on the club. So at the moment, we're currently 2.5 stars in the reputation department. Director of football is Thomas Meggle. Assistant manager Dave Mackay. Year founded 1885. A lot of clubs were founded in 1885. I guess that was like a big year in Scottish football. I think that was the first league season, or was it they did like a cup or something? But most of the big teams were founded in 1885.
It was the boom period.
It was. Fierce rivals are Falkirk, and we're actually going to be playing them in this year's season, so yeah, brilliant. Facilities, East End Park only holds 11,480 capacity, man. I thought it would have been more than that.
Still a decent amount.
That is no...
Fucking more than Bournemouth.
Average training facilities, good youth facilities, fairly basic youth recruitment. Status, okay. Transfer budget.
You come to the PE class after school. That's your basic youth recruitment, isn't it?
Training them young. Wage budget 16,330. Don't know why I was trying to add decimal points in there. League status last season, relegated for the championship. Still can't go over that, to be honest. Premier Sports will enter in the group stage. In the Scottish Cup, we enter at the third round. The club's history. What does history look like for Dunfermline? Here's the trophies that we want to add to. They've got 2 Scottish Cups. Not bad. 4 championships and a cinch League 1. So this team, Dunfermline, have never won a top flight league title. Can we change that? That's the question. Now, considering that no one outside the Old Firm have won one for like, what, 30 odd years? 35 years?
Yeah, I don't think it's happening.
Is it happening? I don't know.
I'd be fucking shocked in this save if we get into the Premiership, let alone...
Really? How fucking negative is that? I'm hoping for 2 straight promotions.
Are you?
Aye.
Oh, well.
Who would they rather have in charge? The guy that wants to go straight to the top, or the guy that's content sitting in League 1 for 10 years?
There's a difference between that and, win the Champions League.
We're sponsored by Windows, and this guy likes to lick them, so should be a good partnership. Now, let's have a look at the team report. Our best 11. Craig Whiting, former Heartsman. What's your thoughts on him?
He's alright.
I'll give you my thoughts. Fucker cost Hearts in the Scottish Cup final against Celtic. Should never play a professional game again, in my opinion. But he's the best striker we've got, so we'll be looking to use him. Well, I'll tell you what, right?
Kane Richie Holsler. What a guy. Football Manager career mode legend.
Why, what's he done?
See him, what's this guy done? Have you not checked it, my Football Managers over the past couple of years?
No, I can't say
this guy's won leagues, Scottish Cups, and got to like semi-finals of Europa League.
So what you're saying is he's a player that we should be looking on to hold on to?
Yes, absolutely.
Even though we've only got him for, what, it's 5 months?
Aye, 5 months.
Maybe we can extend that loan deal. We also have Chris Mockery on loan from Dundee United. What do you know about him?
He's got a face. He plays for Dundee United. He's got a decent enough name. Chris Mockery, I like that.
I think Chris Mockery sounds like the kind of guy that can win games.
He probably featured in our Master League.
He did, well, the less said about that, the
which
better.
you would rather not have featured in.
Who else do we have? We have Benedictus. What do you think about that guy? Used to play for Dundee. Good player.
Sounds like a disease, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it? I wouldn't want to get that. But he's the captain of the club, so he should be a pretty important player. Sign players under the age of 23 for the first team. That's what the board want. That's the culture. Sign players from domestic rivals. I mean, well, we're hardly going to be going to La Liga, mate, so calm down. Calm your tits. I think we'll be signing players for the Scottish Domestic League. Don't worry about that. Work within a budget. How can we break this objective? I mean, it's not... The only way we can break this objective is if the board let us.
Yeah.
So it's a weird objective to set. Here, you need to work within the budget we give you. Well, unless you give us more, then we can't fucking unwork it, can we? So
how can you actually go over the budget, though?
The board would need to allow you to. So it just makes no sense. Grow the club's reputation. That should... I mean, that'll happen with promotion, so...
Exactly.
End of the current season. Here's the 5-year plan. So, end of the current season, we want us to gain promotion to the Cinch Premiership, be competitive in the Scottish Cup, and be competitive in the Premier Sports Cup. So, they ain't asking for much, are they? Next season, they want us to reach the championship playoffs. So there you go. Straight, they're not hanging about, man. They want to pretty much get promoted straight away. They're not.
That's what you want. That's what I want. Let's do it. Come on.
Then the next season, gaining promotion towards the Premiership. Win promotion. So by the end of 25-26, they want us to win promotion. And then after that, they want us to build on our promotion. So they want us probably just to stay in the top flight. That's fair enough. I think if we're not in the top flight by 5 years, if we've not established ourselves as a top flight team in 5 years, I'll be hitting
the resign button.
Well, they'll probably sack us before we even get to that. Supporter culture, develop players using the club's youth system. Supporters' expectations, gain automatic promotion. Finish above Falkirk, that seems to be a big deal for them. Be competitive against Wraith if we happen to play them. Wraith currently in...
I don't know where the fuck Wraith are, mate.
The championship, I'm assuming.
Aye, they are. Well, aye, but... So, well, that's a weird objective, though. Or if we play them. No, they are.
I thought you knew your Scottish football.
No, well, they must be in the championship, because that's a weird objective.
Well, I doubt they're in League 2.
I mean, I'm doing an energy career mode, and they're not in it. They're definitely championship. You're right on the money there. Wraith Rovers, what a team.
Arrange a team meeting every week. Aye, we'll do that. Why not? Team meeting every week. Sounds good to me. The
assistant manager not doing that?
So let's save it, because for some reason Football Manager doesn't allow you to continue unless you save it.
It's a weird one, that.
Yep, so there you go. You might
Football.
think, who the fuck's this black dude with the blonde Mohican and the sunglasses and the one earring that looks increasingly gay?
It's Edgar Davids.
It looks like it could be Edgar Davids' love child.
Could be.
Don't know how he's ended up at Dunfermline, but he's in the hot seat. He's in the Dunfermline hot seat. He's making £425 a week, and he replaces former manager James McPake, who... this has got nothing to do with Dundee. This is a Dunfermline FM, but I think Dundee deserved to be relegated for replacing James McPake with that fucking dinosaur, and I can't even remember his name. Who did they replace?
Not McGee.
Aye, Mark McGee.
Aye, McGee. It was McGee. Double M.
That was an absolute failure.
Triple M. Mark Mongo McGee.
Aye, Mark Mongo. Dunfermline players in the last year of their contract. There's quite a lot of players, and we'll need to be signing these people up. There's no doubt about it. We're not going to look to do it right now, but these are... I mean, I'm looking at all these players, and they probably belong in the team. I mean, we probably can't afford to let any of these guys go.
Yeah. And it's interesting seeing what they're on a week.
It is.
They're a decent amount, like, aren't they?
It is. I mean, I don't get this. Like, reason for recommendation. They're not recommend... How can they not recommend signing, like, Craig Whiting because there's enough time remaining on contract, yet they're telling us to sign Josh Edwards even though they've got the same amount of time remaining on contract? That's a bit weird.
Obviously, few one better than the other, don't they?
Players under 24 years old who reach the end of their contract and have not been offered new deals of greater or equal terms can move elsewhere for no compensation. Oh, tactical direction, right. We will be looking to create tactics. That is something we want to do. Support a profile club. 13% of the supporters are hardcore. Let me tell you something about hardcore. 36 are the core percent. 21% are family, 12% are fair weather, 1% are corporate, and 17% are casual. Where do you think Ben 1885 comes in here?
Casual, because he only turns up once every couple of months.
I was about to say the exact same about David Buick. But Dunfermline fans, make sure you hit that subscribe button because we'll be turning up every couple of days to give you brand new Football Manager 2013 Dunfermline. Come on the paws! Club Vision, we've already seen this stuff, so we don't need to look at it again. What we will do though is we will accept it. And in terms of the tactical direction required, we are going to go ahead here and create a formation. But before we do anything, it is time to meet the squad. We're going to pick the tactics, but how the fuck can you pick tactics if you don't know what players you have? We could go with like 10 up front and then realise we only have one striker at the club. And having looked at this team here, it's not a very big team. In fact, it's a very small team. It could be a team that is about to plunge into disaster if you get one or two injuries / suspensions, man. What has happened to this squad? Like, what the fuck is... I know that we don't have a big budget, but... I feel like this is probably the smallest squad I've ever seen in Football Manager. It's not big at all.
No, I mean, it literally looks like there's about, what, 20?
If that, it looks like there's players missing. We are going to go through. Let's cover the goalkeepers first. We have Dennis Mehmet,
18,
and Max Little. So 2 goalkeepers at the club. One is obviously Mehmet, 29-year-old Turkish national. He is the first choice. Former Dundee United player on £750 per week. I believe we'll be playing him, but I've never really rated him, to be honest, and it looks like he is wanted by Queen's Park. So that kind of tells you the level this guy's at if Queen's Park are after him.
Serious level.
Max Little is 2-star ability, but 4-star potential. He is the backup goalkeeper. Does he have a better future though than Mehmet? Apparently his value could be worth more than Mehmet, so I don't know.
He's 10 years on him.
Like, Mehmet will start as the number 1, but I wouldn't be surprised if Little replaces him. Moving on to the defence. Players that are right-sided, we've got Aaron Comrie, Chris Hamilton, and Matty Todd. All players that are relatively young. Okay, alright, Comrie's 25, but Chris Hamilton and Matty Todd are pretty youthful. And these players all seem to have decent potential, but the problem is, I mean, you can only play one. So, yeah, what do you do with the other 2?
Play them right centre-back, maybe.
Maybe, aye.
Maybe, I mean, I feel like once you get one injury in this team, you're kind of going to be digging at the bare bones. So, but you've got to go with Big Comrie, don't you?
It looks that way.
But they've all got a great amount of potential.
I noticed that. Moving into centre-backs, we have 3 natural centre-backs, Sam Fisher, Rise Breen, and Kyle Benedictus. Kyle Benedictus, obviously the star player, the captain at the club. He's 4-star ability, 4-star potential. He's valued between $3,000 and $75,000. So he could be a key player for us. I think he will definitely be our start. Well, he's the captain. He kind of has to start by default. So, yeah, take it.
I mean, the captain only on, what, 800 quid a week?
Yeah, it's not great. A couple of players breaking the grand barrier, like, but and even then, though, they're not even playing for us, so they're probably getting paid by their parent clubs. So, yeah, Benedictus is probably the highest paid player that we're actually paying at the club. Moving on to the left backs, we have Kyle McDonald and Josh Edwards. I think this Josh Edwards, guys, looks like the player for the future. He appears to be the highest rated player that we have currently at the club on a permanent deal. Valued at around 80 to 170 grand. He's 3.5-star ability with 4.5-star potential. He is wanted by Hamilton on a transfer. He's 22 years old. He's decent at crossing, decent at dribbling. He's got some other okay stats. Pace is average. I mean, stamina's 15. He's okay, but when this is one of your star players, like, it doesn't really fill you with that much confidence, in my opinion.
No, it definitely doesn't. I mean, what happened to the days when Dunfermline had, like, Stephen Whittaker? Like 2 seasons ago?
Darren Young? What happened to those days? What happened to them? They're gone.
Prime time players.
Moving into the midfield, there is Kevin O'Hara. Is that him from Motherwell? I doubt it. No, it's not. So Kevin O'Hara's just a guy.
It's the Poundland Kevin O'Hara.
Yeah, it's not like the Motherwell's Kevin O'Hara's great. So when you've got the second best Kevin O'Hara in Scottish football, it's not a good sign. There's Joe Chalmers, who I believe is the former Dundee United man. He used to play for Dundee United. Can we confirm that? No. Used to play for Celtic, though. I mean, could be a good player. We've got Paul Allen, who's also wanted. He's wanted by Dundee, Partick Thistle and Queen's Park. Must be half decent here. Who is this Paul Allen guy we speak of? Doesn't look that great.
But you can talk about
French
going
player.
for like Celtic and Dunfermline, but see, in terms of just money alone, you're going for like a lot of grand a week to, what, 800 quid?
It's a bit of a drop, isn't it?
Right, it is. It's scary.
Chris Mockery, I think he's going to be an important player for us, but for some reason we've only agreed to sign him till January. I think we'll try and fix that. We'll try and extend his stay at the club, because it's just, I mean, we need him longer. I mean, we don't want him leaving halfway through the season. Kane Richie Hostler, you said this guy's good.
He is.
What can we expect for him?
Goals, assists, winning goals, crucial goals, all the goals.
That sounds good to me. All the goals coming from Kane.
He can play up front if you fucking need him to.
Play anywhere he wants. And then, speaking up front, we've got 3 strikers with only two recognised strikers. We have Craig Whiten, who I've already said, he's had a couple of caps for the under-21 side in Scotland, which is no bad. We look at stats, 13 dribbling, technique 13, vision 13, first touch 12.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing exactly standing out here, is there? Apart from a big, massive L against Celtic in the Scottish Cup final.
Yeah, he's probably above average for the league that we're in, but if we look at his... if we look at his career, Dundee, Brecon, Dundee, Rafe, Dundee, Hearts, Arbroath, Hearts, Dunfermline, Arbroath, Dunfermline.
Yeah, this guy's just going nowhere.
It's not great. Like, even the move from Dundee to Hearts, undisclosed. Is that because
they were embarrassed to disclose the fee?
Tenner, a bottle of Amber. So yeah, Craig Whiten. Then we have Nikolai Todorov, who I believe also played for Hearts. Yep, he did in 2017, 2018. Well, I said played for him, he was at the club. Fucking didn't play a single game. This guy is shite. He had a spell in the Panorama South and North for Worcester and Hempstead. What's your opinions on that?
Yeah, he joined Hearts and he went out on loan. Look how many on loans he's been on.
Aye, but look how many games he's actually played for his parent clubs.
Aye, but look at this Italian club he went to.
Sitio di Ritia 1936. Serie CC. What division's that? Is that 6th?
It doesn't sound like Serie CC.
Is that the 6th division?
It might be.
Wait a second here. How do you... CB, CA, C,
5th?
B... A?
6th?
Aye. Holy fuck. So we're... this guy, I mean, how good can this guy be? CC, like...
How do you go from Hearts to the 6th league?
Well, hold on here, is it... Like, where are they in the 6th league? Can we even see... Are they even alive? Their kit looks like shit. They're an amateur club... Jesus Christ, okay. I don't think this Todorov guy's any good. Played for Nottingham Forest, and they used to win titles back in the day. And the last striker from Northern Ireland, it's Lewis McCann. And he's had caps as well for Northern Ireland.
That's not the Lewis McCann used to play for Rangers, is it?
I don't believe it is. No, he's only ever played for Dunfermline. He's loyal to the Pars, and for that reason I think he deserves a start. But yeah, Lewis McCann, he's an exciting prospect for the future. He is only 21. So that is it. We've met the players. I kind of fancied our chances more before we met them. That squad.
Can we unmeet them?
That squad's so fucking small, and it's one thing if you've got a small squad with lots of talent, but when you've got a small squad with no talent, you really are setting yourself up for a bit of a failure. So yeah, there you go. Meet the squad, guys. Are you more confident in the team now, knowing that's what we have to work with? I'm not too sure. Okay, so we've had a look through the entire team, we've set up the formation, and this is basically what we've come up with. A tactical style of the GG press, also known as the Gen press, or the G-Gen press, or whatever way you want to say it, man, right? That's what we're doing.
We're pressing, right?
We're pressing the teams.
This is pressing business,
we're going to press you. We realise these teams are shite, and if we press them and don't give them time on the ball, that should basically just give us the games. I mean, that's
pretty much it, and that's what we're going to do. So let's dive into the team. Mehmet, Edwards, Hamilton, the AIDS guy at the back. What do you pronounce that? Benedictus. Comrie, Chalmers, MacDonald, O'Hara, Mockery, Richie Hostler, and Whiten. What a team. Do you see that lifting the champion?
I do. The League One
yep, Championship.
I see a bunch of League One champions right here in front of me. So here is the schedule for the upcoming season. A friendly match has already happened before we were even appointed as manager of the club, and we lost away in Inverness. Maybe that's why they appointed us, to be fair. They seen the team lose to Inverness and they thought, fuck it, we need a new manager. 1-0, not great. There's another away game coming up in the friendlies against Kilmarnock at Rugby Park. Then there is a friendly against the Dunfermline second 11. I don't know how that game's going to happen. We're actually going to go ahead and cancel that. Apparently we can't even cancel it. But why is that happening? Because we don't even have 2 teams. You need 22 players, and we don't have that. I'm a bit confused as to why this match is going ahead. Surely the first 11 will smoke the second 11, considering the second 11 won't even have 11 players on the field.
You would think that, but they must be just getting youth players up for it.
I guess. The draw for the Premier Sports Cup has been announced. We were drawn in Group A alongside Fraserburgh, St Johnstone, Alloa, and East Fife. I think we've been pretty fortunate here. I think this is a group that we should be looking to get out of. The board and fans expect us to be competitive in the Premier Sports Cup, and straight away, I'm seeing a potential for us to get into the last 16.
Absolutely. Fraserburgh, not very good. Alloa, East Fife, again, not very good. St Johnstone, probably the worst team in the Premiership, so, you know.
Yeah, but remember, top 2 teams go through in most of the groups.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'd be disappointed if we don't get to that. We should at least be finishing second in that group, hopefully with enough points to get us into the knockout round. So we're going to go ahead here and sim up to the 9th of July. We'll open our competitive season campaign against Fraserburgh, and hopefully we can get a big 3 points away from home. We're here. It's finally time. Premier Sports Cup is upon us. Shitload of games happening today. The pick of the bunch, though, what would you say it is? Lots of games, but I would have to go with... They're all looking pretty shite to me. Yeah, it's just... fucking
Stranraer versus Ayr, man.
Stranraer versus... Why would you say...
It's the Ayr taking on the Dumfries and Galloway region.
And on the
loser leaves Scotland.
Aberdeen versus Kelty Hearts, in my opinion, could be a decent tie.
Any tie here could be decent if you're blind, so I mean...
Ah, well. And on that note, we're Bucky Thistle, who are not even in the Football League, taking on Inverness Caledonian Thistle. I believe Bucky Thistle are getting... I believe they're getting an option now. They're getting a place because there's 5 teams in Europe. And obviously, when this was designed, only 4 teams from Scotland got into Europe.
Was that why?
Yeah, when the Premier Sports, because it was they split it into groups, so it was League 2, League 1, Cinch Premiership, and then the bottom 8 teams from...
So who are Bucky Thistle?
They must just be in the Highland or the Lowland, I don't know, in one of them. That is what it is.
But how can they pick one over the other?
Maybe they have a playoff or something like that, or maybe the Highland League's considered more prestigious than the Lowland League. To be honest, guys, I'm not entirely sure, but forget about Bucky Thistle. Fuck Bucky Thistle. They're no important. Although, if we lose to Fraserburgh, I think we'll be drowning our sorrows in Bucky. But I've just realised that Fraserburgh aren't in the league either, so how the hell did they get in? What's happening here?
You don't know what you're fucking on about.
I don't know what I'm on about.
They must have extended it or something.
They've extended it, laddie.
Must be more groups than our way.
And on the build-up to this, in training, Craig Whiting actually picked up a pretty bad injury, and unfortunately he's going to be out for up to a month. And that means he'll miss probably all of the group games of the Premier Sports Cup. So, you're missing your key striker, it's not great. Plus, we also have Sam Fisher suspended, and Chris Hamilton suspended. Not sure why. There must be red cards from last year's competition because this is the first game of this year's. Doesn't make sense. But as for, I think we'll bring in Todorov for Whiting, and for Hamilton we'll bring in Rise Breen. But yeah, Fisher will not be able to play, which sucks, and neither will Hamilton. And after we do that, that leaves us, and Craig Whiting's injured, so he won't be playing either. That leaves us with approximately 1, 2, 3, 4. These players, for some reason, I don't know who these are. They're not even on the... So there you go. We have 4 players on the bench going into this Premier Sports Cup game.
Ah, well, it's against the Fraser brothers, so we don't need it.
Rise, Breen and Todorov are lacking match sharpness though, so who knows? This could come...
So am I.
I mean, this could be upset of the season, perhaps.
Could be. Doubt it will be. I'm going Dunfermline to win. 3-0.
I'm going to go 1-0 Dunfermline. Not as optimistic as you are. What will we tell them? The fans expect a win, don't let them down.
Oh, that's it.
Do it for the Powers fans, man. The fans. Fraser Bar, they're lining with Campbell up front. None of the players have faces. That normally means it should be an easy win for us. And then you can see our 4 substitutes. It's pretty poor, like, it's not great. Have you ever seen that before? 4 substitutes in a Football Manager save?
I fielded 2 once.
Oh, God.
I say once, it was like 2 days ago.
A couple of ambulances in the
Fraser
lot
car park. A couple of hot dog stands.
And here we go, we're underway. The sound is absolutely killing us, so we'll have to turn it off. Same with the music as well. Don't want copyrighted music, but we're off, we're going. And we will be playing on... I don't think you need extended highlights for a game against Fraser, but no offence.
Nah.
Key highlights is the key to victory. Here we go, though. It's Coy. Plays it to Campbell. Campbell now. You'd expect us to be in the Fraser colours here, but no, we're playing in our... What's that, like a red kind of shirt there?
Burgundy.
Oh, great save from Dennis Mem... Well, actually, no, it's a goal kick. Thoughts on that?
Cracked off the crossbar, mate.
Wasn't
a save.
Looked like a save to me. Who's the key players then? Who should we be looking at to break the deadlock? Who's doing it?
Richie Hostler. Rangers man. Knows what he's doing.
Yeah, you heard it here first, guys. Breen then. Long ball up. It's not great. Aitken clears it up towards Campbell. Breen passes it to Comrie. Comrie turns around. He's going to look for a Dunfermline player. Long ball up to Chris Mockery. Heads it down to Nikolai Todorov, the Bulgarian. Now Breen finds Edwards. It's through to Kevin O'Hara. He spins around, crosses it in, Todorov's there, and Todorov scores. We're just 6 minutes into the game, but Nikolai Todorov sounds like he'd be a mercenary in Resident Evil, but he's a mercenary here at Fraserburgh. It's Dunfermline 1, Fraserburgh 0.
What a game, what a goal, what a Bulgarian, what a man.
See the replay here, Kevin O'Hara, lovely cross in, boom. Onto the head of Todorov, and that is how we made it 1-0 here in the opening Premier Sports Cup game.
Can't complain with that, we top the group. Alois and Johnson currently drawn, but there's a lot of time for that to change as booking picks up a booking. Thoughts on that?
Deserved. Justified.
Justified, man. Roll the footage. Down, 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 down.
Can we roll in a second goal? It's Chambers. Edwards. To Breen. Dunfermline here. Enjoying a decent spell of possession. Edwards launches one forward. And it's cleared away by Hay. Only as far as Davidson. He's trying to beat a man. Doesn't get very far though. Chambers comes across. Finds Chris Mukri. It's good there for Mukri. He's played it through to Todorov. Oh, and it's wide. Todorov, great opportunity. The double Dunfermline's lead. Did not take it. Could that come back to haunt the Powers?
Could have been. Almost could have been a penalty, man. He dove in there.
Yeah, he did. But still remains 1-0 to Dunfermline. But Fraserburgh are hanging in here. He's picked up a booking now. 37 minutes in. It's going to be a corner. Chambers, so it's one in. Back post. Oh, and it hits the top of the net. Todorov looking dangerous. Could have had a hat-trick so far.
He could have. And Alloa beating St Johnson.
Well, there you go. St Johnson, the Premier League team in this group. We all expected them to top it. Maybe it's not going to be that way, but it's half-time here in our game. We have the lead. We've been pretty solid, but it's not safe. We need to make it safe. We need to find that second goal. What should we tell the team?
Alright. Nothing special like beating a team that isn't very good, so...
Right, I think we're doing well, but we can do better.
Aye, that seems about fair. I doubt there's going to be a mutiny about it, so... Aye, 1-0. 3-0, 3-0 still on. What'd you predict?
1-0.
You did predict 1-0. Oh, look at Mason Johnson. Nicky.
Weren't behind for long. Nicky Clark and Melchior Halberg getting St Johnstone, getting the Saints in front 19. Long ball, played up. Edwards will bring it down. It's Kevin O'Hara. It's Chris Mokray. Mokray from distance shoots, and is that really worthy of a highlight these days?
Must be. And who's in nets there? Leaks.
Can he leak some more goals, please? Launches it well. I'll tell you what, Campbell's allowed to go on to that one. I think we should have done better. And it could be a chance here for Fraserburgh. Whoa, wide. Great opportunity. Didn't take it.
We were nearly sacked there.
Right, come on, Cam. Hold your horses, mate. Sacked. Davison throws it to Aitken. Aitken back to Davison. Whips it in. It's no, it's a striker. It's a great save from Dennis Mehmet. The former Dundee United man, former Premier League goalkeeper, proving that maybe he is a step above this level. He's pulled off a top save there. Now it's Young with the corner. Going to hit it in. Right foot, swerved it in. It's in towards the 6-yard box. It's cleared away. And you can see momentum here definitely changed in favour of Fraserburgh as we head it away once more. I mean, we did enjoy a really good spell after the first 5 minutes, but now it appears to be going Fraserburgh's way. We get a corner, a free kick, and it's Todorov again heads it wide of the post. Many chances does Nikolai Todorov need to extend our lead?
I don't know, but he's got the one. Can he make it 2? Can he make it 3? He's hoping that he can, but I don't care, man. Not good, it's Bartner. But it's saved by Benedictus. Benedictus.
I think that's the first time you've actually pronounced his name correctly in this save.
Yeah, either man.
But here we go, it's
Bartman.
Barber. Well, that has to be one of the worst fucking goals I've ever seen conceded.
That is, and you know what? The last thing I want is a penalty shoot that goes like 11-10.
I can't. No, you can talk about penalty shoot. I'm actually disgusted. It's so bad we need to see a replay. I mean, Barber from here, how is he allowed to...
What's the goalie doing, Tom?
Oh, the goalie? Fuck off. What's the defenders doing? Allowing him in that position? The goalie's not covered himself in glory, but...
It's a mixture of both.
Nah, he can't... How's he allowed them?
It's a mixture of both. It's like when you put 10 chips into a small bit of dip. I mean, they're still both in falls, but there's more chips than dip. You get me?
That has to be the worst analogy ever. Apologise and never say that again.
I thought you'd like the analogy.
Yes, go! I thought it was saved. But it's not. It's Chris Mokray, the man on loan. He's only here to January. We're going to try and extend it though. And he gets us back in front there. We weren't level for long. It's exactly what we needed. See the replay here. Mokray just gets through and kind of a goal out of nowhere. Like, he just bursts through the middle there of the defence. And does the goalkeeper get something on that?
Does it matter? It's in the back of the net. It's 2-1.
Doesn't it matter, apparently, guys? Doesn't it matter? Substitutes time.
What changes if he did? What changes if he whips out a double-decker bus and throws it at the ball, but it still goes under the back of the net?
Substitutes being made. Matty Todd's going to come on. Paul Allen is going to come on for Kyle McDonald. And we're going to bring on Lewis McCann for Nikolai Todorov, considering he just doesn't know how to score a second goal. So that's the subs. That is the changes we'll be making with 10 minutes remaining. We're not going to bring the goalkeeper on. I don't really see the point of changing it, even though Mehmet was pretty poor for Fraserburgh's equaliser. But at the moment, we just need to see this out. We're 2-1 up. It's not convincing, but I think we've done enough to deserve the win here. I think we've played okay football.
Yeah, I agree, but can we make it 3-1?
Barber is trying to get to it. Todd clears it. It's the Rangers man, Heusler. It's poor, just gives it away. It's Davidson, launches it up, long ball, out to Barbour. And again, he's been allowed a shot at goal, but this time Mehmet does make the save. He catches it with both hands.
And now, can we finish it off, man? With 6 minutes to go. Turn and shoot.
Chambers, oh, what a strike for Joe Chambers.
Lee Joe.
What a strike that is, man. Didn't he see it coming? It's an absolute thunderbolt from outside the box, and that will surely seal the game now for our favour. So good. We need to see it twice. Let's see it again here. McCann picks out a neighbour, lays it off.
Outside the boot.
Oh man, it's a lovely strike, and surely that's added a fiver to his transfer value with that goal.
I'd say so.
It's an absolute belter of a strike for Joe Chambers. Ball now headed down to Barber. Barber trying to get... I mean, Barber's been good. I don't know who this guy is, but every time he get... Well, maybe not. He was good up until I put the curse on him. And now, Mockery, he's in a lot of space. He could put it beyond... Fucking put it beyond...
He's made a mockery of that.
Oh, no. There's absolutely nade in that stand, by the way. I think we said how good the Dunfermline support is, but I guess even Dunfermline fans still want to see games against Fraser Bar.
Where's the away end?
Packed out. Maybe that was the home side we were looking at. It's in again. Benedictus heads it away. Everything for Fraserburg just came down the left-hand side with Barber! Oh, and he hits the top net. And Scott Barber, take a bow, son. I don't see him being at Fraserburg much longer. He's been solid today. Didn't deserve to be on the losing side.
3 points.
But he is, and it's a convincing win in the end. Maybe at times we looked a bit ragged at the back whenever Barber picked up the ball, but you know what? We've done our jobs. We won 3-1. It's a win. It takes us top of our group. Nice work, everybody. Good win. Albeit, I'm not happy with the goal we conceded. But you know what? Not everything can be perfect. It was important that we got off to a good start in our first competitive game, and that's exactly what we've done. And we've ended match day 1, top of the Premier Sports Cup Group A. I'm happy with that. What's your thoughts on today's afternoon?
I'm buzzing like a bee that just found pollen.
Oh, yeah.
Did you like that one?
It was better than your chips and the dips analogy, you fucking fruit.
It still worked.
What?
It still worked. The analogy was still...
Oh shit, can we not say fruits? Fruit salad then?
I like fruits. I've got a packet of fruit salad chutes downstairs.
No, mate, I've got a packet of fruit salad chutes.
I've already ate half of them.
You dirty, stinking bastard. Anyway, guys, we're going to go here and eat some fruit salad chutes while watching the shitest thing known to man, and we're not going to tell you what that is because we're pretty embarrassed.
Ryan118.
He's uploaded a preview for the Celtic game. We need to go and watch it. But that is it for this episode. It was a good start, in my opinion. We got off to a win. We'll be looking to keep that going in the next episode where we will be finishing up the Premier Sports Cup group stages. We'll be taking on St Johnstone, Alloa and East Fife. So there you go. East Fife last up. St Johnstone up next at home. I'm hoping we can take it to them. It'll be difficult without Craig Whiting and Chris Hamilton for sure, but I'm hoping. David Witherspoon's out. Stevie May's out. So it looks like St Johnstone also have
big players
some
missing
concerns. So yeah, we'll go into that game. We'll give it our all, and we'll hopefully come away with the W. But that's been it for episode 1 of the Dunfermline career mode here on Football Manager 2023. If you've enjoyed it, then you know what to do. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, but most importantly, come on you pars. Till next time.
Peace.